Admiral Zextara's 4 eyes darted across the tactical display, her crystalline exoskeleton clicking with nervous energy. The massive Corvanian battle fleet stretched across the star field, 300 warships, each one a testament to their empire's military might. Behind them, the mining colonies of Kepler 442b awaited liberation from human occupation. Status report on the human response? She commanded, her translator rendering her clicks and whistles into standard galactic. Sub-Commander Orcs consulted his instruments, mandibles twitching in confusion. Admiral ... there's only one ship. One ship? Zextara's primary eyes swiveled toward the display. One human ship against our entire fleet. Where are their reinforcements? Long-range sensors show nothing, Admiral. Just that single vessel designation appears to be U.E.'s Defiance. The Admiral studied the lone human ship hanging in space like a metal splinter against the cosmic dark. It was sleek, angular, perhaps 800 meters in length. Impressive for a human vessel, but laughably small compared to her flagship alone. Perhaps it's a surrender vessel? Suggested Orcs. Hopefully Zextara had fought humans before during the border conflicts. She'd learned never to assume anything about them. What class of ship is it? Unknown configuration, Admiral. It's not matching any human designs in our database. Through the viewports of the bridge, the human ship hung motionless, its hull gleaming under the system's twin suns. No weapons were visible, no obvious defensive systems. It simply ... waited. Open a channel, Zextara commanded. The main screen flickered to life, revealing a human bridge. The captain was a middle-aged woman with graying hair and calm eyes that seemed to look right through the Admiral. Behind her, a small crew worked at their stations with quiet efficiency. I am Admiral Zextara of the Corvanian hegemony. You are outnumbered 300 to 1. Surrender immediately, and your crew will be treated according to galactic conventions. The human captain smiled, that strange facial expression that never failed to unnerve other species. Captain Sarah Chun, U.E.'s Defiance. Admiral, I'm going to give you one chance to withdraw from this system. Confused chittering erupted across the Corvanian bridge. Rix's translator struggled with what seemed to be laughter. Captain Chun, Zexar said slowly, you have one ship. We have 300. Are you experiencing a malfunction in your sensor array? No malfunction, Admiral. Just one ship. Chun's smile widened. The question isn't why we only sent one ship. The question is, why did you only bring 300? Before Zextar could respond, her sensor operator began rapid-fire clicking. Admiral! Energy readings from the human vessel, they're off the charts. The Defiance began to change. Panels along its hull slid apart, revealing hidden weapon emplacements. But these weren't conventional plasma cannons or missile tubes. They pulsed with an energy signature unlike anything in Corvanian databases. What are those weapons? Zextar demanded. Captain Chun leaned forward in her chair. Humanity spent the last 50 years asking ourselves a simple question. What if we didn't need a fleet? What if one ship could do the job of 1,000? The first weapon fired. It wasn't a beam or a projectile. It was something else entirely. Space itself seemed to ripple around the energy discharge. When it struck the lead Corvanian dreadnought, the massive vessel simply unraveled. Its molecular bonds dissolved, its atoms scattering like cosmic dust. Quantum disruptors, Chun explained conversationally as panic erupted across the Corvanian fleet. We learned a lot from your people during our last ... disagreement. Studied your technology, your tactics, your weaknesses. 3 more shots. 3 more capital ships ceased to exist. You see, Admiral, while you were building bigger fleets, humanity was building better ships. The Defiance represents something new, a paradigm shift. Why maintain 1,000 vessels when one can accomplish what 10,000 could not? Zexar watched in horror as her fleet began to break formation, ships fleeing in all directions. The human vessel pursued with impossible speed, its exotic weapons reaching out to claim victim after victim. How? She whispered. Human engineering. Philosophy has always been different from yours, Chun replied, somehow hearing the question across the comm channel. You build to impress. We build to win. You create fleets to show strength. We create solutions to eliminate problems. The Defiance moved through the Corvanian formation like a shark through a school of fish. Each shot was precise, calculated, devastating. No wasted energy, no unnecessary destruction, just the systematic dismantling of a superior force by a superior mind. This is impossible, Yurk stammered. No single ship can. Can what? Chun interrupted. Can carry the hopes of an entire species? Can represent humanity's refusal to bow to overwhelming odds? Can turn the tide of a war with pure human ingenuity? She shrugged. Clearly, you don't know humans very well. Within minutes, half the Corvanian fleet was gone. The survivors hung in space, their weapons powering down in surrender. You asked why we only sent one ship, Chun said softly. The answer is simple, Admiral. We only needed one. Zextara stared at the tactical display where her mighty fleet had been reduced to scattered survivors. The human ship hung among the debris like a predator surveying its work. One ship, she repeated numbly. One ship, Chun confirmed. Built by human hands, crewed by human hearts, powered by human determination. We don't need numbers, Admiral. We have something better. What's that? Captain Chun's smile was no longer pleasant. It was the smile of a species that had clawed its way up from a gravity well to claim the stars themselves. We're human, and humans don't lose. The transmission ended, leaving Admiral Zextara alone with the wreckage of her certainty and the terrible knowledge that the galaxy had just changed. Forever. One ship. It was all they needed.